But you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they see me. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking.
Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another edition of the Geek Gauntlet Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan, and tonight we got a cast of thousands with us coming through. Got two gentlemen in the world of podcasting that are well known. First, here from the World of Stars podcast, I'm bringing my man Garrett Jones in. Garrett, how you doing tonight? How's everything going for you?
I'm doing all right. Things are going pretty peachy.
Good. And last but not least, and bring on this gentleman. He plans this show each and every week. And bring my man Shaw in. Shaw, what's up? How you doing?
What's up, y'all? How you doing tonight?
All right. Let's go ahead and get the show started. Go ahead, Shaw. What you got for us? As the first story.
All right. First up, Death Battle, Mika versus Ruby. Have you guys seen the fight or what?
I haven't. My vote is for Ruby just because she's the only character I know.
I thought it was right. And I always I think in certain instances, the character to Ruby can be a bit overpowered. So I thought the decision was correct for her to lose, but I know a lot of Ruby fans won't agree with me.
I legitimately know jack shit about either one of them, so whatever happened.
Yeah.
Now
but next week's
time,
gonna be interesting.
Yeah, Blade versus Buffy. Now, what are y'all thoughts?
I still maintain that Blade is going to win. We talked about this in the chat.
Yeah.
My money's on Blade just because he's got years more experience. He's got that he's got that hybrid daywalker strength, none of the weaknesses that would otherwise hinder a vampire. And just from a physical standpoint, he's automatically going to be just a bit stronger than Buffy is.
Yeah, let me explain why that's not the case. So first up, vampires in both verses appear to be the same or similar, at least as far as strength, and so we can scale that way. Blade has vampire strength. No the weaknesses, but that's what he has, vampire strength. Buffy is stronger than vampires. As outright stated in both the movies and the comics, the Slayers are specifically created to be stronger than vampires. Now, as far as experience, Blade's been fighting since he was really, really young. Buffy does have some good experience, so you could probably say Blade probably has more. As far as
the other thing is, Blade's also got like a crap ton more equipment at his disposal. Like she may have some magic spell or potion, and she's got the stakes. But I mean, he uses guns. Anything he can do it at distance if he needs to.
Yeah, I was about to say that too. Blade has a whole bunch of extra equipment that Buffy doesn't have. At the most, Buffy has the magic axe at the end, which does give her a buff.
A buff for Buffy?
Exactly. But yeah, you're right. Guns are a factor, and it's a pretty big factor.
We are forgetting that Buffy has a willow. And where there's a willow, there's a way.
That is true. As far as extended help is concerned, Buffy has Willow. I mean, Blade at the most has Whistler and maybe Morbius, maybe.
Oh, God, come on. He's got Hannibal King annoying him.
I mean, that's kind of
Actually, I'm pretty sure Hannibal King at that point would be annoying everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially if it's the Ryan Reynolds version.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of half. I think like there's some edges over here, edges over there. So yeah, I think it's kind of in between, I would say. So we'll see what happens, what Death Battle does, but I think it's kind of, we'll see. Now, moving on. Speaking of Blade, have you guys seen Marvel Zombies yet?
I have.
I have not.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you definitely got to see it. Definitely.
It's I gotta say it's. I think the Marvel the season 3 of What If was a little bit it wasn't as strong as like the first season, maybe not even as strong as the second season, but
Mhm.
this bit of animation is probably some of the best content that I've seen come out of Marvel in the last couple of years. Films notwithstanding, it was like, having read the comics, I was really curious to see what direction they were going to go with it, if they were going to be sticking to that or if they're going to be just building off of whatever was established in What If. And they went the latter route, which is fine.
Yeah.
It sticks with that continuity of the cinematic universe.
Mhm.
I will say, though, the first episode was a bit of a slog for me, only because the first 3 characters that we are introduced to are Kamala Khan, Riri Williams, and Kate Bishop, and I like Kate Bishop well enough, but the constant talking over each other and the banter, and it's just like it felt so out of place for a group of survivors in a post-apocalyptic zombie hellscape.
I see where you're coming from.
That and Kamala Khan, just nothing against the actress who plays her, but the way that she is written, where she's just constantly, it's just diarrhea of the mouth. It gets exhausting.
I find her to be pretty endearing, to be honest. I mean, yeah. But then we get Blade Moon Knight, which is really, really cool.
I like the fact that they give Mahershala Ali something to do finally in the MCU.
Yeah, very much so, very much so. We then got introduced to Yelena and Greg Garden and them, and that was a good section.
I'll check it out this week. I'm off Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you can binge it in just a couple of hours. It's because there's only four episodes. I was kind of hoping for something a little bit longer.
Yeah, but apparently, originally this was supposed to be a movie. However, because of the whole Spider-Man thing, in order to use Spider-Man, because Sony, it had to be cut up into episodes. So that's why it's only for. Yeah, that's why.
What up, Ando? We miss you.
Hope you have a good night too, Ando. Thanks for coming through on the chat. Appreciate you.
Yeah. So yeah, it was really good. It ended up kind of setting up for maybe a season 2, maybe.
It seems like it.
Yeah. Riri Williams apparently survived, so we'll see how she survived, what happened, and there are plenty of characters that we didn't see yet, like everybody in the Eternals, with the exception of Icarus. They would be alive. Let's see, like who else?
I mean, the majority of the characters who show up are characters who've been present in phase 4, phase 5. Like most of the Thunderbolts are available in the series.
Thunderbolts.
Zemo's in it. Let's see who else.
Real quick, guys, let me jump in real quick. Let me bring in our favorite female resident streamer, Diamond. What's up? How you doing?
What's up, everyone?
Hey, Diamond.
There's the birthday girl.
Yes, happy birthday, Diamond.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Diamond, have you seen Marvel Zombies yet?
No, not yet. I was getting around to it. I have a lot of stuff I have to watch now.
Yeah, it's really good. Just check it out. So yeah. Hopefully we'll get a season 2. There's talk that we might get it if there's more. If I know people see the first season, so we'll see.
Hopefully.
Now, yeah, hopefully. See what's the next on the list? So we just got the game trailer for Wolverine. Anybody see that?
Yeah, dude. As soon as you posted that, I was watching it.
What are y'all thoughts?
I'm excited for it.
I am too. I just wish it was coming to Xbox and not being a Sony exclusive.
Never.
It needs to sell. That thing needs to sell like no other.
I mean,
It needs to be supported, because if you look back on everything it's been through, that game has been through on TikTok.
they've been
a lot
talking
of
about this game for about 3 years now.
Yeah. So it needs to be supported. We need to go out and support it, make sure it gets good numbers. The trailer looked great.
Oh, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, the trailer looked
I mean,
fantastic.
the original
It looked
teaser
great.
where it showed him in the bar
Yep.
was pretty cool, and like the detail, the graphics were amazing, and like this,
Plenty
like
of blood. We got Omega Red. We got Mystique, which will probably be it. Seems that she's going to be a playable character apparently.
Yep.
That's the sections.
One of the things I like is there's like, how many of you guys played X-Men Origins Wolverine?
I know of it.
Okay, so for being a video game movie tie-in, it was actually like, it takes the story of the movie and like expands it into a much longer playable game. One of the things I loved about it is that you get Wolverine's healing factor kicking in real time. Like you can get him burned down to the skeleton, and you will see him regenerate over that skeleton. It is really cool, an effect. And then you can sheath and unsheath the claws at will. But there are some scenes in that game that, like fighting a Sentinel and interacting with Mystique, that pop up. That I saw those scenes in the trailer, and I'm like, whoa, this could be like a better version of what we already got.
Right. So yeah, good. Got a Sentinel. Gonna take. We're at least gonna be in Japan. At least there's gonna be other places. So Silver Samurai, there's a good chance we might see him drop up.
I would hope so.
Yeah. Sabretooth, no, more than likely.
It would be kind of cool to see the rest of Team X, like with
Weapon X, yeah.
Kessler,
would be cool.
and Maverick.
Right, yeah, Maverick. One of the foot soldier people we see are wearing these white armored suits, so I think we might have to do with Silver Sable's people. We might see Silver Sable, and this is in the same universe as the Spider-Man games, so
nice.
Yeah.
My understanding is not going to be an open world, so it's just going different places and stuff. So that's that. Yeah, comes out next year. We're a little over a year away. Can't wait.
That's cool. Are pre-orders available now or no?
Not yet.
They'll probably do that about 6 months before release.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Let's see. Tom Holland was injured on set and hospitalized. His father said that he's doing okay now. He had
a concussion or something.
Yeah, concussion. The movie is taking Brave New Day taking a week off, but will resume soon. What are your thoughts on this?
Necessarily.
Just hope he'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't rush production. Make sure that it's good, and make sure that your star is healthy.
Okay.
Right.
Facts.
Right. Now, speaking of which, picture number 4, a little behind the scenes picture that implies something. See what y'all thought on 4. What is it for? It's not 4.
I don't know why I thought that was Kanye West for a second.
Aha.
Hey, don't diss my culture like that.
Which one it is?
I was like,
You
I'm
sent me
completely
12.
gonna miss it. Like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
I know. Give me a second. I just gotta. Picture number 3.
Oh.
Yeah, one off. So find these pictures of them. Now the thing to point out is the fact that Zendaya has her hair covered, which may or may not mean she's colored her hair red. What are y'all thoughts on that?
Or it just could be she's being antisocial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. True that.
I mean, if she has dyed her hair red and they're leaning into her really being MJ, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like just bring in the real Mary Jane. Come on. Or at least replace at least replace her with Felicia Hardy.
Well, there are a couple other actresses that are going to be in the movie, so we'll see what happens.
Mhm.
Now, picture number 1. Speaking of Brave New Day, actor Marvin Jones III from Black Lightning fame will be playing Tombstone in Spider-Man Brave New Day. What are y'all thoughts?
Cool.
I'm excited because like Tombstone's one of those characters like he can be like he's a real legit menace, especially when it comes to like street level crime.
Yep.
But with like his invulnerability and his strength and his skill sets, like he's not just a common thug. He's smart, he's adaptive, and I think he would make for a great antagonist because if some of the rumors I've been hearing about are true, and there's going to be some kind of turf war between Wilson Fisk and another crime organization, he would be the best person to bring in.
Maybe. Also, apparently, the reason why the Hulk is in the movie is because and this is just a rumor, I'm not sure if this is true. Apparently, the Hulk is the reason why Peter's parents died. What are your thoughts on that?
That's weird.
Interesting. Well, I mean, there's always been, a mystery surrounding why his parents passed away, including them having been SHIELD agents in the past
Right.
or being spies for some other organization and being assassinated by the Chameleon. So it would be kind of interesting to see. Like, I would like to see them bring in the Chameleon because it would make for good secondary or tertiary threat for Spider-Man.
Right. Yeah. So we'll see. All right, picture number 2. We have an update on the Spider-Verse movie, on the Beyond the Spider-Verse. It will now be released a week early on June 19th and 18th in 2027. What are y'all thoughts?
Can they bump that up a year?
Yeah,
please.
right.
Yeah, well,
I love the second one.
It's like waiting for the third one. It's like waiting for GTA 6.
Yep.
It'll never come out.
Yeah, unfortunate, but okay. We gotta wait. Still, take time as long as it's good, All right, picture number 4. Got a little update. Mike Coulter was asked if he was going to be returning as Luke Cage. He says he doesn't know, hasn't received anything yet, but hopefully he will. What are your thoughts?
I'd love to see him. But
it would be nice to see him again as Luke Cage in that Spider-Man.
His show was probably one of the stronger shows that Netflix put out. Like, I mean, obviously Daredevil is kind of the GOAT for the Netflix Marvel stuff. Him and Punisher for sure. I really liked the first season of Luke Fist, and the second season wasn't as strong for me, but it was still watchable. Definitely better than Iron Fist.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully he'll be in. Heard something about him maybe being in Daredevil Born Again, but we'll see.
That would be cool.
Yeah. All right. Next up, The Mandalorian and Grogu trailer dropped a few days ago. What are y'all thoughts? Does anybody see it?
I haven't seen it yet.
I have. I watched it Monday, and then we actually did a reaction for War of the Stars, and I'm cautiously optimistic. It feels kind of unnecessary because, I mean, I know they've been planning this for the last couple of years, but like, we didn't need a season 3 of The Mandalorian. Like season 2 would have been great to just end it right there because Mando's story was done. Grogu was put into the hands of Luke, and they could have been fine with that. But it just felt like they didn't want to leave well enough alone because of merchandising and whatever. But my biggest thing is, one, I'm confused about where this falls into the timeline because midway through season 2 is when he lost the Razor Crest when it got destroyed from orbit. And he's got it in this one, or he's got a version of it in this one.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure where it falls.
It is a new one, to my understanding.
The other thing is the title card at the end of the trailer felt very out of place. It felt more like Indiana Jones than it did Star Wars. And so I'm cautiously optimistic. It looks good. I like the fact that we're seeing Rhoda the Hutt as a grown up. Jeremy Allen White is set to do the mocap and the voice, and so I like that. He's a good actor. I don't know. I'm kind of burnt out on Mandalorian right now.
Right. William, did you see the trailer?
No, I did not.
Okay. Well, I've seen it. I'm not super interested. I'm gonna see it for completionist sake, but I'm not super into it. Like, if it was by itself and I hadn't seen Mandalorian, I probably wouldn't want to go see it, but I'll still see it.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. We got some information about the Superman sequel, Man of Tomorrow. It is said to be about Superman and Lex working together to stop a larger foe. We're assuming that it's going to be Brainiac, but maybe it might be something else. Like, maybe it might be the Crime Syndicate, since they did have Ultraman and he went into a black hole, so maybe he shows up on Earth too. We have a slight tease for it, question number 5.
Based on this, I would say Brainiac is a strong contender.
Yeah.
Yep.
But who knows? I'm curious to see how this plays out. I mean, this first run was decent. I enjoyed it for what it was.
Yep. So yeah, like I always say, give me a trailer. I am interested. Good so far. Now, speak of Superman, Peacemaker. Did anybody see the most recent episode?
I have not watched a single episode of the show.
I didn't catch this one.
Well, basically, we get the reveal that the Earth that they're on is Earth X, more or less. We get some Nazi stuff, so that's definitely what it is. It was kind of spoiled to me, like the day after it dropped already, so that kind of pissed me off. Though I kind of already knew because there was a theory dropped online like a couple weeks earlier. So, but yeah, that happened. We saw Lex Luthor helping with Flag get figure out where the device thingy is, and yeah, see what happens next episode. They did mention that there'll at least be one other Superman character showing up.
Cool.
And yeah. All right, question number 6. Some potential Nightwing casting. Y'all thoughts about this?
I think he'd be good.
He looks the part.
Yeah, I mean, he did a good job playing Billy Batson in the Shazam films. He's a credible actor. I mean, for a kid who came out of Disney, I think he does well enough.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, he came out of Disney?
Yeah, he was. I can't remember what show it was on, but he was on a Disney Channel original show in the last 10 years.
Yeah, I think he was on that Dewey Hauser thingy, I think.
No, hold on.
Wasn't he? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? I remember seeing
I'm pulling up the. No, Andy Mack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the 2017 to 2019 series Andy Mack, where he's like one of her best friends.
I never saw that.
Right. The one that that lady was in before that.
Was it good?
Right.
It was all right. It was hard to follow for me because I just didn't get the gist of it. But my former stepdaughter enjoyed it.
Cool. All right. Diamond, you got any video game news?
So, Microsoft raises prices of Xbox Series S and X for the second time this year, blaming the increase on changes in the macroeconomic environment, stating that in May, adding $100 to every console and announcing the $80 games are arriving in time for a holiday season.
No one's going to be doing that. That's ridiculous.
That's too much money right there.
And I'm sorry, but like, if you're for digital games, like they should just make the cost super inexpensive because like it's digital.
Right.
They should just make it like $50 or $40.
Yeah, half the cost at least because you're gonna be buying it from them anyway. Like if you've got a specific console, you can't get that game for a different,
But $80 for both digital and physical copies, that's extreme.
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
Unless it's like a steelbook copy, then I'm like, yeah, I'll buy it.
But what's the point if most of these games are coming out and they're not even completed?
Right.
I mean, the last completed game I played.
The reason is the money.
Yeah. I mean, the last completed game I played was Hogwarts Legacy. Like, where it was partly because I got it digitally and it had already been out for a year. But like, I'm a big Halo fan. When Halo Infinite came out, almost 4 years ago now, like it was incomplete. Like you had multiplayer was weak. You didn't have access to just repeating campaign missions like you could with other games. You had to wait for that update. You couldn't use Forge. There's so many things holding you back as a player, and what's the point of having all these different multiplayer things if you're just going to have to pay money to do it anyway? Like, it's ridiculous.
I think South Park made a comment on it during this Black Friday special where they said, how pre-orders work. Pre-orders don't mean shit. Pre-orders mean that some guy in California is giving you a half-baked game, and you know what that means? You get a giant dick in your mouth, basically.
Yeah.
Which is very sad because of how gaming is now. Rather than giving us a full game, they just give us half-baked ones and then wait for DLC and or patches to come in.
Yeah, and most of the time there's no DLC. It's just patches.
And then during the PlayStation, what's it called? I forgot what's called the PlayStation.
State of Play. Right?
Yeah, the State of Play. There's a few announcements that came out. One of them was an announcement for Deus Ex Remastered for February 5th of next year. And
watch they give you half the game.
I'm sorry?
Watch they give you half the game for a remastered, copy.
Half the game, and then the other half is locked behind a paywall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then they announced Halloween for September 8th of 2026, which is basically not Dead by Daylight, but it's the other like Friday the 13th game in a way. And then there's an announcement for Flight Simulator for PS5 releasing December 8th, along with the Wolverine game and Saros for March 20th of 2026.
Okay.
And that's all I have for video game news.
Have you heard any of the video game news on the next Halo game?
No.
Oh, there's been some leaks, some drops, but nothing really substantiated. One of the they're talking about bringing back I can't remember which faction or which individual, but they're bringing back a character who showed up somewhere in the canon as a primary antagonist, but don't know when it's going to be. I mean, the way that it was teased at the end of Infinite was that they're going to be bringing back, I think it was Escharum, who was one of the Banished, or I can't remember. Part of the last couple of years with the games, somewhere between Halo 5 Guardians and Infinite, it's been a lot like being being a Star Wars fan or being an MCU fan, where you're having to do a shit ton of homework by reading the graphic novels and reading the books in between to pay attention to what's happening in the games. Like going into Halo Infinite, I knew nothing about Escharum or the Banished or anything like that. and I had to read up on it on Halopedia, and I was so annoyed by this because it's like most of your casual fans are just like with movies, they're not going to care about the nitty gritty about it, and I don't have the time to be sitting there reading every single book, every single comic, every single graphic novel, just to understand what's going to happen in a game that I'm going to be playing for the next 12 hours. So
that's understandable.
Yeah.
Now, the thing I want to talk about is up at the title. This Pokemon GameStop team up, it's just been bad. It's been terrible. With these Pokemon cards to get the shiny Miraidon and Koraidon, it's just been terrible. A lot of people haven't been getting the cards, therefore they can't get the shiny Pokemon. A lot of scalpers are out there buying these cards, selling them on eBay for $30, $40. Please don't do that. It's just been terrible. It's just been terrible. I got lucky. Ended up with 2, but and again, you have to have 2 different cards because it's two different characters. So you get one for one game and the other for the other. So I'm just lucky I have Scarlet and Violet. But yeah, it's just terrible. And a lot of stores only got like 50 cards and they were sold out the first day.
Wait, what? I didn't even hear about this.
Yeah, they so what they did with the Shiny Miraidon and Koraidon event, they have cards that you have to go to Best Buy, that you have to go to GameStop to pick up. But you can scratch off to get the code to get whatever Pokemon. But the thing about it, a lot of stores run out of cards. So
I'm kind of glad I didn't hear about it.
So you might have a store that had 50 cards. Once you get past the initial 50, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then people who don't have GameStops in their area, what are they supposed to do? Or EB Games in their area, what are they supposed to do? So this should have been a mystery gift off jump. Just do it as a mystery gift, or do it as a million people do raids, do 7-star raids, and once we do 1 million of those, you unlock the Pokemon and be done. There's no reason why GameStop had to be involved in this, and right now it's been a terrible event, and for it to be, because we're close to the end of Scarlet Violet's life cycle, so for it to be handled like this, it's just a bad look on both Nintendo and GameStop.
Yeah,
terrible, just terrible.
Also, bad look on the Pokemon company as well.
Yeah, and I heard there were some people who canceled their pre-orders to X and Y. I mean, Pokemon ZA. I'm sorry, Pokemon ZA, because of what's going on with this particular promotion. So again, please don't go to the scalpers. Please don't do that. There's other ways that you can do it legally and legitimately. Go ahead, Dom.
If you find a scalper, just punch him out. Just do it.
Punch him in the face. Punch him in the face.
Just take it. Rob them. They deserve it.
There you go. There you go.
Just make sure you don't get caught for assault.
Exactly. Wear a ski mask. You hit and runs. I'm just inciting violence. I do it, please. Like Samuel L. Jackson. Kill them all. Kill them all.
Kill them all.
Kill all your friends.
Get them.
It was a mostly peaceful mugging.
Yes.
All they took was Pokemon cards. That was it.
Yes.
Cops were like, "Oh, Pokemon? Yeah, we're out." Nerds, take action.
Take action now. All right, Shaw, go ahead. Pick us up where we left off.
All right. Alien Earth. Anybody see the most recent episode?
He saw it.
I have seen all the episodes.
I haven't seen it.
What are your thoughts?
How much time do you got? I mean, for the most part, the series has been pretty solid. I mean, I think probably my biggest problem with it is the finale for the season felt a little anticlimactic. Like it when the credits rolled, my first thought was, that's it. Like it felt like a short episode. Between the opening credits and the which song was Pearl Jam. It was Pearl Jam at the end. Between like everything in between just felt really like it just happened. And I didn't have much of a chance for any of the sequences to breathe. I mean, I do like the sequence where Boy Cavalier is talking about what happened with his family. I won't give any spoilers. Brilliant delivery. I think the actor who Samuel Blanken, who is playing Boy Cavalier, is doing a fantastic job. And who plays Kirsch? Oh, it's going to kill me now because I'm going to think about it like after we wrap up the episode. But like Kirsch is probably one of my favorite characters of the entire series because he is just so like well executed, well planned out. The performance is amazing. There's definitely the Roy Batty vibe from Blade Runner going throughout. But I think one of the biggest issues I have is, one, you don't get enough time with the xenomorph. Two, like seeing it out in broad daylight feels weird because it highlights that it's a guy in a suit. And then there are some really cool scenes, especially when it's indoors and it's dark and whatnot, but I don't know. We don't get enough of it, especially for a show called Alien Earth. But then I feel like the show asked more questions than it answered. And you see that in a show that knows, even if nothing's been officially announced or officially discussed or officially contracted, it feels like that's what happens when they know for a fact that they're going to get renewed for a second season. My question is, I'm like, they should make that announcement now that they've been renewed. Otherwise, like if FX doesn't renew them, then we're going to be stuck with a single season of a show that has no answers and no conclusion.
Right.
And one of the biggest problems with shows that are on streaming and that have been on cable is that they have they'll go years between seasons. I mean, think about the audience drop on not Game of Thrones, but House of the Dragon. From the time that the first season finished to the time that the second season aired was 3 years. In 3 years' time, and I get it requires time to make a TV show like this because there are lots of moving parts, lots of money going into it, a lot of practical and digital special effects and all that.
Yes,
but to have that much of a gap between seasons, it causes the audience to lose. I mean, when you had shows that were on network television, they got the ball rolling, and they you knew halfway through the season if they were renewed and picked up for a second season or a fourth season or an eighth season or wherever they were in the series, and you would have at most 3 to 4 months between seasons. That way you could catch up on reruns. You could catch up on it. Like say you missed an episode, you can go and catch that. And then you're all locked in for the next season. You're good to go. And and unfortunately, we're probably going to have another. I mean, think about how long it took for like the first promo trailers for Alien Earth to be announced before the show actually aired. Like they were going on for at least a year, maybe 2. And it's like, just put it out already. So that's where I stand. I mean, it's a good show. I enjoyed it. This is really the first show that Noah Hawley has done that I've actually watched all the way through. Like I never watched any of Fargo, and I got a couple of episodes into Legion, and I got bored with it, and I stepped away. I've got it on my watch list to go back and rewatch, but like I just didn't feel as invested in that one. And I'm a huge X-Men fan.
All right, so what we got down next?
All right. This is kind of a thought I had, but I want your guys' opinion on this because I'm not a player. I've never really played a Legend of Zelda game. So what if they made a Legend of Zelda game where you could actually play as Zelda, either where you have a Zelda story and a Link story, or you play with both of them and you like switch between characters, co-op style. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it would be kind of cool if you had a story that was kind of done in the same way as Halo 2, where you spent time playing as Link, and then you get to a certain point and you play as Zelda, and then eventually their adventures dovetail, and they have to work
Mhm.
together. And at that point, it becomes co-op.
That'd be cool. That would be cool. I like that. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yep. I like that.
Yeah.
That'd be straight.
So there are options. Yeah. What happens? All right. We got another sneak peek behind the scenes of the new Street Fighter movie, version number 8. What are your thoughts on the look for Ken?
I gotta say, he looks the part. Definitely better than the dude from
Fuck is that?
1993.
In 1993, dude was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Little strobe light.
And you know what? Noah Centineo is actually, he's a pretty decent actor. Like, I didn't care for him in Black Adam playing Atom Smasher,
Mhm.
but the show that he's on Netflix, The Recruit, which I'm still trying to figure out if that's a revamp of the film with Colin Farrell, but he does a good job. He plays a believable. He's believable in the role, and I think it'll be interesting to see him in a much more physical role.
Hey, Janae, what's up?
Janene.
Welcome to the stream.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. All right. So is any of you planning on seeing Gen V or no?
I do. I
haven't
plan
even
on
watched
seeing
The
it.
Boys since season 3.
I haven't seen
I
it.
plan
yet.
on seeing
I'm
it.
trying to catch.
All right. Well, we have the episode schedule, picture number 11. Let's see what y'all thought. Yeah. So leading into October 22nd. Any thoughts on catching up? It's only going to be 8 episodes.
Probably catch up. Is this for next year or?
This is the season 2.
Yeah, I need to
okay.
catch up. Cause we can catch 1 through 4,
Mm-hmm.
and then be right there for 5.
Yep. All right. Next
Mm-hmm.
up, picture number 8.
Is it 8 or 9?
Wait, 9. Yeah, 9. Yes. So Battle Royale will be returning to theaters. Anyone interested in seeing it?
I've never seen the original. Like, I know that this is
Me neither.
like Hunger Games was kind of based on.
Yeah, basically. It's an enjoyable thing. I mean, pretty good,
Okay.
I would say. I mean, yeah. All right, let's see. All right. Now, recently dropped today. Anybody familiar with Little Karibo?
Never
YouTube
heard of it.
channel used to make YouTube The Abridged.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's a creator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so he's currently starting a sort of a reaction type thing where he commentates at episodes of Power Rangers and Zeo Ranger. However, Jew Ranger, Jew Ranger. Both the Super Sentai and the Power Rangers going episode by episode. Are any of you interested in that?
I
I am.
probably would be. I mean, like, it's right up my alley.
Yeah, he just dropped episode 1, so episode 1 of Jew Ranger and episode 1 of Power Rangers.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Mm-hmm. I've seen it. It's pretty good. If you're interested, check it out. Speaking of Power Rangers, picture number 10. Disney XD is apparently doing a series, a Sentai series, similar to Power Rangers called Armor Stores. It's gonna be on Disney XD.
This feels bastardized.
This feels like Power Ranger Dino Thunder.
Yeah.
But bootlegged
Yeah.
out of India.
Yeah, it is based on a Super Sentai, or not a Super Sentai, but a Tokusatsu type show. So
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely got that vibe.
yeah,
The graphics look a little better.
yeah. I think it came out in 2017, I think. So, I mean, give me the first episode and we'll see.
Oh, yeah.
And it's supposed to be coming out this month, I believe. So
Okay.
yeah. All right. What else we got? All right. Picture number 7. We got some casting for Highlander. Tayo Hansu is joining. Anyone interested?
That's good. Yeah, I've been
yeah, I wanna see
following
that.
the stuff about the Highlander for a while now. I'm really digging the fact that Chad Stahelski is helming this. Like, he's good with doing action. I love the John Wick films. Thing I love about it is that it's Henry Cavill, and he is whenever he works on a project, he wants to make sure that it's done right.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of bummed out that he got injured doing a stunt, doing some it was like stunt rehearsal or something like that for one of the fighting scenes, and so I'm hoping that it won't put them back too far. But yeah,
Right.
All right.
I'm interested. We'll see when it comes. Okay. All right. Picture number 12. X-23.
yeah,
All the Robins.
yeah, she does.
Dog works small.
This includes Carrie Kelly, I believe.
Yes, it does, because she's down in the bottom left corner. I think the two she's going to probably have the hardest challenge with is going to be Dick Grayson, just because of how nimble he is and the way he moves, and then Damien because of how lethal he will actually try to be. She's just gonna wipe the floor with all of them.
Oh yeah, she dog walks.
Right.
All right. Is that all you got, Shaw?
Oh, well, I have one more thing I can bring up.
Sure.
So with Fantastic Four First Steps hitting digital recently, my thoughts go to the end credits scene, which I personally think was a little lackluster because all the hype that was for it. All it is just the behind the seeing Doctor Doom from behind. That's it. So my alternative, what they could have done, flash forward a few years, you have you zoom in on Stu and a Franklin that's a little older. They go into Reed Richards' lab, whatever, but you see him frantically doing calculations, looking really worried about stuff. They're like, "Hey, what's wrong?" But then Johnny or Ben walk in and say, "Hey, you gotta come see this." They go to the balcony. They look up. They see a whole other Earth in the sky, and then it zooms in on Reed, and he says, "Oh no, the first incursion," and then the movie ends right there. The thing ends right there. What are y'all thoughts on that?
I think that would be pretty cool. I mean, they could still have some kind of segue into having Doom there, but yeah, I think it would be cool.
I agree.
Pretty cool too.
Yeah.
That is assuming they're still doing the incursion thing, because there's been stuff hinting at it. So we'll see. Like, I don't know if they really are still doing the incursion stuff.
Right.
So yeah, that is all I got.
All right. Thank you, Shaw. We do appreciate you as well. Thank you, Diamond, for the video game news. Let's go around and see what everybody's doing in their personal lives. But before we get on out of here, Garrett, what you got going on this week, my friend?
Well, just today, my son and I adopted a cute little kitten. He was about 9, maybe 10 weeks old.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I posted it in the Feast of Fandoms chat. If you'd like, I can post it in Geek Gauntlet. But
That'd be cool.
He's a cute little gray with tiger stripes and kind of these teal colored eyes. Like he earned the name Lestat.
Okay.
That's a cool name.
Cool.
Yeah, I as soon as I saw him, I'm thinking Tom Cruise Interview with a Vampire, and that's his name.
All right, Damo, what you got going on this week?
So this week I'm gonna stream Dragon Age Veilguard and stream the newest Final Fantasy game.
Cool. All right, Shaw, what you got going on for this week to wrap us up?
Gonna check out Batman Aztec, that dropped recently.
Yep.
We'll have that on the show next week. And other than that, same old, everything the same.
All right. I want to say thank you for everybody having us in your living room this week. We do appreciate it. I want to say thank you to everybody on the panel, Feast of Fandoms, ESEN, Elite Sports Entertainment. I want to say thank you to everybody who came through. We do appreciate you guys. We will see you all again next week right here on the Geek Gauntlet Podcast. Have a great week. Have a safe week and take care. Later, guys.
Peace.